My hair's a mess, but it's my mess, and not your mess. Why, hello there, my name is Freckris, and welcome back to Let's Play the Cat Lady. Sitting on the balcony talking to this lady. And, I really don't want to be doing all this small talk stuff. I just want to get to where I'm actually doing
I've never
something.
Seen one, nor has anyone else.
I don't even know what one was
they
anymore,
don't
because it's
exist.
been some while. It's been a while.
Never came across them, and those who did never lived long enough to tell the tale.
Oh, serial killer?
But anyway, I'm not saying I'm still that terrified of
Oh, fog. Monsters,
I mean,
right.
I've grown up and all. I just don't reject the possibility that they might be out there somewhere. Like aliens and Elvis and God.
Come to think about it, I've come across some pretty weird things. Especially recently.
Yeah? Like what?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I probably just dreamed it. You mentioned a boyfriend. Tell me something about him.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about him. His name is Jack.
Jack!
He's dead.
Jack is dead!
Oh.
Miss Ashworth, are you sure you want to listen about my miserable life? I don't want to bring you down. These aren't happy stories.
And I'm not a happy stories kind of person. I'm sure you've noticed by now.
I guess so.
So she's looking for someone that killed
I
Jack.
would have had to tell you about Jack sooner or later. After all, he is the main reason I'm here. I just...
This game, I am on the level.
Jack made those pictures on your wall.
He was a
Was
graphic
he an
designer at
artist?
least, or maybe a
He always liked all
photographer.
kinds of morbid stuff, whether it was music, movies, paintings. So do I, really. We had that in common, amongst other things. People say it's depressing to listen to sad songs or watch sad films, but I never felt that way.
And yet, you are scared of fog.
Oh, that's different. I might be scared of fog, but I like spiders. They're beautiful.
You must be out of your mind, Mitzi.
No, honestly, there's a certain indescribable beauty in sadness. Just like there's beauty in the grey and ugly winter morning when you look past the obvious and notice what others can't see.
You must love my apartment then. It's like
Run down
Ugly
rut.
took a vacation here and never went home again. How did he take the news about your cancer?
He thought I was joking at first. He laughed. And he got really angry. I swore to him I was serious, but he still wouldn't believe me. We had a big fight that night. It was our first and only fight.
How do you fight about
awful.
cancer?
He smashed some stuff. His guitar, of all things, was the worst. He loved that guitar. How did he break it? He was absolutely furious. He walked out on me that night, and when he came back the next day, he was different. Begged me to try surgery and chemotherapy. I didn't really want those things, but I did the chemo for him. It didn't help. It just made me feel sick all the time. I felt trapped in this strange place where nothing that happened around me seemed real. Maybe that's why I didn't see what my cancer was doing to Jack, and it was destroying him as well.
I mean, it's taking away what he loves.
Changed. He became obsessed with death. It seemed death was all he ever thought about, even though it was me, not him, who was supposed to die.
How did he die? How did he die?
I'll get to that, Miss Ashworth. Let me just tell you more about him first, so you could understand what happened.
Tell me how you two met.
Oh, we knew each other for like forever. We grew up on the same street. It's funny how we seem to be made for each other. A perfect match. I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure he never doubted that either. Jack was absolutely crazy about me. We thought one day we would marry, have children, be happy. I never had many friends because I had Jack. I didn't need anybody else. You know, if there's one thing I'm really grateful for in my life, it's that I got to experience this pure, perfect love. Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels. I guess I've been very lucky. But all luck runs out sometimes.
Okay, so I wasn't rolling my eyes at the fact that I had to listen more about the character. I was rolling my eyes about the fact that they made me choose all the options before I could choose the go-to next option. Don't show me the go-to next option if I can't choose it. In my opinion, I don't know. Don't do that.
How did he die? How did Jack die?
It was so distant in the last few weeks before he died. What I didn't know was that he kept looking for something. I don't think he even knew what exactly. But it eventually found him. Or rather, he found him. There are those forums online, you know, about all sorts of stuff. Fishing, computer games, horses, gambling, addictions. Everything, really.
Yeah.
Accidentally, Jack stumbled upon one about suicide. There's a guy there. Calls himself the Eye of Adam. He's a fucking god on that forum. It's like a failed suicide club. People mostly try to help each other and offer support. Sometimes it just helps to know there are others like you. To listen to their stories and how they cope with their lives. But the Eye of Adam is an advocate of death. He dwells on human weakness. His job is to plant an idea, to give them a reason to die and tell them how to do it, once and for good. Jack took the bait. Before he knew, he was completely brainwashed. One day he sat down with me and tried to explain his perfect solution. It was the Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario. We were both to die together in each other's arms. It was supposed to be a quick and foolproof death. There was no chance we would have been saved. All thanks to the Eye of Adam, who created a tool for perfect suicide. He told me it was very simple. All we needed were 2 easily accessible household chemicals, which combined together create a gas called hydrogen sulfide that kills you within a couple of minutes. I told him he was fucking nuts, of course, but he just wouldn't give up. He reasoned with me, and he begged, and eventually just kept screaming at me. I figured it was his crazy idea of a modern romance, but it was downright tacky and just wrong. Finally, he said he would get everything ready and wait for me in our special place at dawn, 5 in the morning. Don't be late. Those were his last words he said to me. Then he stormed out. I cried for hours, thinking I didn't deserve all that from the person I loved most in the whole world. A few times I even tried to persuade myself that maybe he was right and I should do it. I just couldn't. I eventually fell asleep. I didn't plan it. My head was killing me. I was so tired. I woke up suddenly. I could see the sun rising out my window. It was nearly 5. In utter panic, I threw myself off the bed and ran out the door. I needed to stop him. I needed to get there before it was too late. But right there in my bedroom, before I even left,
No.
I already knew it was. When I arrived at our special place, it was already bright. We used to go there in the past, drink wine, sometimes smoke weed and listen to Pink Floyd, sometimes make love in Jack's car. There wasn't really anything special about that old parking lot. But to us there was. It was completely abandoned. It was quiet. It was safe. After that day, I've never gone there again.
So now I'm her, and I'm going to find him dead. Always fun. Stop. Gas inside.
I'm so sorry. I think now I understand. He loved you so much, he couldn't bear the thought of living without you. And that guy, the Eye of Adam. I'm not surprised you want to find him. I know I would. I'm not sure if I should believe that you only want to talk to him. But hey, that's none of my business. I wouldn't know what I'd do if this happened to me.
Good to know, but I really just want to talk. I want to face Jack's killer and tell him what he's done to me. You know, the funny part is that he actually told me where he lives. He wants to meet me. Would you believe that?
How come?
Well, this kind of thing he does is called trolling on the internet.
Troll!
It's usually a form of extreme bullying and psychological cruelty. Those who are clever enough say, don't feed the troll. Don't talk to them. It only makes it worse if you show any interest in them at all.
Yep.
And Eye of Adam is no exception. He craves attention. He's a hungry troll who wants to devour as many hearts as he can get a hold of. I emailed him and told him I was a massive fan who loves his work. He wouldn't believe me at first. But trolls are always hungry, and I was prepared to serve him a meal fit for a king.
What do you mean?
I fed him so much bullshit that he really believed I'm a suicide preacher just like him.
Great. I wish he'd given you his door number, though.
It's all a part of some sick game he's playing. Sooner or later, I'll find him.
There were signs on the car windows.
Warning signs, yeah. I found on that forum that the Eye of Adam doesn't want any accidental deaths. So we posted this poster design for people to print. It turns out there's a whole sick ideology behind it. Fumes from the car could hurt anyone who opens the door, and that's not the point. The idea is to die willingly and with clear mind, to prepare for it, to embrace it.
Jesus. You'd think the police would investigate the whole thing. Sounds almost like a sect.
This guy knows how to hide. The police can't be bothered to make an effort. It took me 3 months to track him down. Now I'm finally so close. I can almost smell that fucker.
What are those two chemical products?
Well, I'm not sure if you want to know that.
I get it. You don't want to tell me because I'm a fucking suicidal maniac. Is that it?
It's okay.
No, Miss
Can't die.
Ashworth.
Whatever.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Okay. Maybe to some extent. Just replace maniac with victim and fucking with recovering. You've only just come back from the hospital. Whatever it was that made you do it, you proved you are capable of going through with it. I don't know you long enough to tell you if you're completely over it now. And the last thing I want is to give you stupid ideas. It would be just like what the Eye of Adam does. I would never forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me. I mean, how could I?
What if I promise to you I will never do it again?
Okay. Alright. But if you don't keep your promise, Miss Ashworth, I'll find you in hell and kick your lying ass for breaking my already broken heart.
You can't kick my ass when I'm dead.
I'll soon be dead too, Miss Ashworth. So, yeah, I swear I will do it.
I don't think so. You'll go to heaven, you muppet.
Muppet.
The recipe for this deadly cocktail is very simple. Any good housewife can make it in a blast.
I'm back! Okay. So yeah, that was a whole lot of dialogue. I'm sure it's necessary, but... Cat grabber. What is a cat grabber? Grabbing cats. Strange noises coming from the other side of that door. Hold on. Stairs. Climb the stairs. Did I just go back downstairs? I did. My bad. Well, this is a pretty room. They don't make them like this anymore. No, they don't. All I see is the fog. I can never find my way home. It's old, like everything in this house. There are cobwebs and dust all over it. No time for sitting. Gotta figure out how to get out of here. Still fog. Hey. Ooh, it's dark. Lamp. Nice lamp. Nothing happens. It needs a new light bulb. I should look around for one. Excuse you, squeaky door. Lamp. Also needs a light bulb. I'm just walking around willy-nilly, no big deal. It's too hot. Can't see a switch. Enter the kitchen. Empty wine bottles, they like to drink. There's nothing like a bottle of red with your medium rare cat steak. Absolutely. This is where she cooks. Dirty pans still stink of an old cat stew. How do you know? How do you know what cat smells like? Take knife. Slimy. I don't think they wash up very often. There's blood smeared all over it. Door is stuck. Maybe that's for the better. Oops. Not sure I want to know what's inside. Probably smart, Susan. Get under table. I don't need to hide. At the moment. At the moment! Filthy remains of many meals litter the dining table. There's a strong stench of something. Rotten food. Painting? Taking the painting. I don't know why I'm taking a painting. Not sure why I need a painting. But I have it. No, I'm not moving. It's doing it itself.
Well, well. Boxes full of bleach. I suppose I deserve a bottle. I've worked hard for it. This reminds me of something.
The first thing you need is a strong toilet bleach. You know the kind. Not just a regular bleach, but one that makes your eyes all watery and skin itchy.
What's going on?
Cat fight.
Something is wrong, Mitzi. The cats are alarming.
That's exactly like when I found you, Miss Ashworth.
We've got to check what's going on.
Oh, I'm really sorry, but there is no way I'm going out in this fog.
Fine. I'll go on my own then.
Wow. Angry kitty noises. Alright, doop-a-doop-a-doop. Actually, I should probably cut it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. Thank you very much for joining me. Check out annotations for other videos that I've done. Like, subscribe, comment, and all the other fun stuff in the YouTubes down there. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video, and my freckly face is out of here! Bye! Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Okay. Oh my god. I guess that guy fell and just kept going. So now I've got a ladder. What the hell was that?